the wake of the outcry over reported American surveillance of European citizens and leaders, members of the European Parliament have spoken out against spying between allies.
Spying has always existed, but we have said repeatedly that friend-on-friend spying is not something that is easily tolerable if it doesn't have a clear purpose. And if it happens, there needs to be some kind of justification. Now, clearly, this is through allegations that we now know. Now, if that's the case, we need to get to the truth of it. We need some transparency.
German Chancellor Angela Merkel has been at the center of events since revelations that America's National Security Agency had been monitoring her personal communications. Relations between the US and Germany are now under threat, with the White House having recently stated that until just a few weeks ago, US President Obama had no knowledge of the wiretap on Merkel. On the streets of New York City, meanwhile, the views of the American public have been mixed, with some believing that spying does more harm than good.
I don't think it's right going behind countries' backs, probably just behind people's backs, spying on people. It just leads to miscommunication and further conflict between countries.
Others believe that there's nothing unusual in surveillance of other countries.
People have been doing this kind of thing for a long time, and that it's just now with all social media and the leaks and so forth, it's just people are finding out about it. I don't think that really that the American public is really that surprised. It's one of those things that you knew was happening, but now you have a confirmation.
It's an unfortunate reality, but of course, given the nature of technology and globalization, everyone is intertwined in a certain way. I think it would be naive to suspect otherwise. So I'm not surprised, and I don't really think it's that problematic.
The revelations of US spying on European leaders has sparked something of a diplomatic crisis and has forced the White House to promise reforms and even acknowledge that America's electronic surveillance may have gone too far.